children. I hope you are fine, and I hope you are taking care of yourself there at home by washing your hands, using a soap, and wearing a mask. Also, I hope you are not moving outside because this corona disease is still there and it kills people. Now, Madam Glory, today I'm going to teach mathematics and about time, how to read time. But first of all, let us see the meaning of time. What does the word time mean? Time can be defined as the duration in which all an event happens. Time can be defined as a duration in which all an event happens. Time is a duration in which all an event happens. Let us see example of different events which happen in different time. Example, when someone asks you, what time do you usually take bath? What time do you usually take bath? You will answer him or her like this. I usually take bath at 6 o'clock in the evening. I usually take bath at 6 o'clock in the evening. Now you have seen an event here, whereby an event here is take bath. And the time in which you are taking bath, it is 6 o'clock in the evening. So, take bath is an event, 6 o'clock is the time. These events take place in this time here. So this marks the word say, time is the duration in which an event happens. Let us see more examples. For instance, we have a question which says, identify and write 5 different events take place in different time. Identify and write 5 different events take place in different times. Now, the following are the answers. We have Christmas takes place in December. Christmas takes place in December. Christmas is an event. December is time. Christmas is an event. December is time. Another example, we take lunch at 1 o'clock. We take lunch at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, an event here is we take lunch. We take lunch is an event. We are taking lunch at which time? At 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So 1 o'clock is the time. 1 o'clock in the afternoon is the time. Also another example, I brush my teeth at 6 o'clock. I brush my teeth at 6 o'clock. I brush my teeth is an event, while at 6 o'clock is a time. So these examples, all these examples show us how different events take place in different times. Now we have the common units of time. We have the common units of time. These are, we have minutes, we have hour, we have day, we have week, we have month, and we have year. When we say a minute hour, I mean minute hour. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. When we say day, it takes hours to make days. It takes hours to make a day. For example, 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Also, a week. It takes 7 days to make a week. It takes 7 days to make a week, while 1 day is made by 24 hours. Likewise, coming to month and a year, whereby within a year we have 12 months. Those are time. A minute, hour, day, week, month, and a year are time. Now, we measure time by using what? Let us see here the instrument which used to measure time. Now, we measure time by using instruments like this one. This is an example of a clock. This is a clock. This is a clock watch. And we have here, this is a watch, hand watch. We normally use this one, we wear the wrist here. And this one, a clock, is used to place on the wall or on the table. This is an example of a clock. Example of a clock. I hope you have that at your home. Now, standard 3 students, I'm going to show you how to read a time. I'm going to show you how to read time when you're having a clock or a watch there at home. How you are going to read it. Let us see example. This is an example of a clock watch. This is an example of a clock watch. Now, we normally have this watch, this one is having 2 arrows. The 2 arrows. The long one and the short one. The long one used to show minutes, while the short one, this one, used to show hours when you are reading a time. So, let us see. If this long arrow, it is here to 12, while this one is here to 5. We are going to read it as 5 o'clock. We are going to read it as 5 o'clock. We are reading o'clock when the long arrow is at 12. So, o'clock we are reading when the long arrow is at 12. The long arrow here is at 12, while the short one is at 5. So, we are going to read as it is 5 o'clock. Mind you, you are starting as hours. We are going to put it first, then followed by minutes. So, it is 5 o'clock. Again, when this short arrow, it normally moves when it is at 6. And the long arrow, it is at 12. Short arrow here, as you can see, is at 6, while the long arrow, it is at 12. We are going to read it as 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. We are starting with number 6. This is an hour. This is minutes. So, it is 6 o'clock. Again, when this short arrow, it is here to 12, while the long arrow also, it is here to 12. We have the 2 arrows at 12. We are going to read as 12 o'clock. We are starting with short arrow, 4 hours, then coming to minutes, which is in long arrows. So, it is 12 o'clock. It is 12 o'clock. Let us see more example to the chart. You see here, I'm having a drawing which shows a clock watch, and it's having 2 arrows. When you are going to read time, you read the number pointed by the short hand first, which the number pointed by the short hand is 3, while we are going to read the other number which pointed by the long hand, which is 12. So, we can see here, this long arrow, it points exactly at number 12, while the short arrow points exactly at number 3. The time here is, it is 3 o'clock. When the long arrow pointed at 12, exactly at 12, we are going to read the time as o'clock. So here, the time here we have, it is 3 o'clock. Let us see more examples. We have more example here. We have a drawing of a clock face. And a drawing of a clock face is having 2 arrows. While the long one points exactly at 12, the short one points exactly at 8. How we are going to read time here? We are going to start reading, looking at the short arrow here. The long arrow points exactly at 8, so we are going to read it, it is 8. Then coming to minutes, which it is pointed by using the long arrows. So the long arrow points exactly at 12. We are going to read it time as it is 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. Again, you have a drawing here for clock face as well. The long arrow points exactly at 12, while the short one points exactly at 12, at 2. The long arrow points exactly at 12, while the short one points exactly at 2. We are going to read time as starting with the short arrow. It is 2 coming to long arrow, o'clock, because it points exactly at 12. So time here, it is 2 o'clock. Again, here we have a drawing whereby both arrows, the long one and the short one, point exactly at 12. How we are going to read this time here? We are going to read time as normal. We are going to start using the short arrow. It is 12. Since short arrow point at 12, then we are going to read minutes pointed by using the long arrow at 12 as o'clock. So the time here will be indicated as it is 12 o'clock. It is 12 o'clock. Mind you, when the long arrow points exactly at 12, we are going to read the time as in o'clock. Now, you know that these arrows normally moves. When this long arrow moves, maybe example 2, 1, 2, 6. Also, we are going to read the time different. We are not going to read the time as o'clock. We have other words which we are going to read the time. But that one we are going to learn next time. This time, we are only concentrating with reading time in o'clock. So, I hope you enjoy the lesson. I'm going to give you exercise so as to do the following exercise like the way I show you how to read time in o'clock. And I hope you are going to do it well. Thank you. Stay at home. Mind you, Corona is still there. Do the work which you are given by your teachers. Wearing a mask when you are going outside or whether you are there inside the house. Wash your hands using the soap so as to prevent yourself against this pandemic disease, Corona. Bye. See you next time.